20. All right, so the plan is to land here. So we fly. That really didn't help. Let's go. Okay, so the plan is to, if we go out here, I'm going to take off in this direction. I think I'm actually on the wrong end. I don't know how to test that. Well, yeah, if I was on the right end, the canyon would be on the right-hand side. So I need to taxi to the other end and find a way to take off from the other direction. So I just take off my parking brake. Just gonna slowly taxi to the other end. I don't want to accidentally take off. Just using my rudder pedals to steer. Actually, before I do that, I'll just check my sound settings again. Sound, aircraft engines. I mean, it's pretty low. I'll set lower, apply and save, go back, resume. So my toe brakes aren't. The toe brakes should, if I put the left toe brake on, the plane should turn to the left. If I put the right on, the plane should turn to the right. But kind of what's happening is it's just stopping the plane. So maybe I can see if the controls. Oh, that's not the controls. Maybe I can see. So it's the MFG crosswind brakes. Left brake axis, joystick left axis, X plus, and then Y plus. I don't think that's right. Let me check. Left brake axis, okay. Validate that, and then yeah, so now the Y, get rid of that. Yeah, and so validate that. So Y, so now apply and save, and if I go back, if I resume. Last night didn't really work. Anyway, I don't think that's very important. Just cut the power. I don't want to blast off the end of this runway. I'll do a loop at the end, come back, line her up, and then take off. And then we'll see if I can do a better job than I did yesterday at landing. So I guess the problem with this is my rudder pedals are, and brake. My rudder pedals are on a hard wooden floor, so it's really difficult to get them to. Well, this is, and the good thing about this is now I'm losing all of my runways. So what I'm gonna have to do is a really short field takeoff. So I'm gonna put on another notch for flaps. Let's leave it. And so what I'm going to do is full throttle, and I'm going to have brakes held fully, and I'm going to hold this. So I can actually, this is pretty cool, I can lift the tower. Oh, I can't. Right. Should be enough, easily enough runway. No! Why is it so touchy? Anyway, I should take off soon, and then it'll be all better. And I just have to deal with the landing. Okay. So I'm gonna just put in some more flaps and then pull the throttle right back because I am getting really far away from where I want to be. I just don't want to. So 50 is a good speed to fly this out, and I got a bit of a descent rate going. Usually you'd fly a little bit further towards the other side. Where am I? I'm at 59 now, so I want to slow down a bit more. Follow the river.
500.
I don't want to get too slow, and I want to make sure that my descent rate is correct, so I don't want to blast too far over the runway because that will mean I won't. Yeah, but I'm too high. I think I'll just pull power and let it sink. And then just yeah, there we go. So that's kind of how you take off from Mahoney and land at Cabin Creek, Cougar. All right, it's kind of tense. Let's get to the other end, turn around, take off. I gotta get some carpet to put under my pedals because they're just really hard to operate. All right, don't go any further because we need this the full length of the runway. So let's just put the flaps up a little bit. All right, let's see what we can do. What I'll end up doing is just flying off the end and crashing into the trees. We'll see. Just holding in ground effect. Whoop. Okay, we're out. We are out, and let's take that flap out. Get a little bit of, well, actually I'm in the canyon, so I'll leave it in. And just try not to fly too fast through here. It's so awesome though. I mean, this is what it looks like, really. Like flying around in the canyon. I don't want to see fit, so. Should be sort of staying closer to the right hand side of the canyon so that I do not hit another plane. As like realistic as this is and amazing as this is, it just doesn't give you a good feeling of how close you are to the terrain.
500.
Like, that says I'm 500 feet, but it feels like I'm kind of closer or about to hit. It just looks like I'm about to hit kind of a look, sorry, that's my trim. Wasn't in the right place.
500.
Kind of, what am I trying to say? Yeah, it looks like you're about to hit a painting or something. We're like 3 miles off from Lower Loon Creek, and I don't really want to do a blind approach to this, but you can see how that goes. It feels like I'm flying up canyon, but I can't tell. I'm just gonna get some descent in, get into that canyon, probably crash into the walls of it. Slow down to go down, that's what they say. So I'm 59, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good for cruising around the canyon. I don't want to get too slow or too fast. What's VSO? It's like a third of 40 is 13, so 53, so I can go lower. I can go. I just want to keep my altitude. Now this is not the approach for Lower Loon Creek. This is just me flying towards it. It looks like it's on a bluff or some kind of a raised area, so you can feel my descent. Like, the good thing about this modeling is you can actually feel the sink as soon as it hits, which is incredible. Like, you can just feel it and then adjust the power, and it's just like a normal airplane.
500.
So if I try and set up, I don't think I'm going to have the room on this end, so this is like one of those fly the canyon, fly it properly. I'm going to take a left turn. Just keep my rate of descent not negative. I don't know, I must have dipped my nose then. Because I just don't want to get too... I also don't want to crash into a canyon. I don't want to pull a load factor that's going to make me stall either, so... So that's not how you fly the approach for that, because I'm so high. So I guess what we do is we go well, I don't think I can. I am definitely going to crash. Yeah, don't do that. That's really dangerous. So what I think I need to do is I need to fly the canyon from further up. But yeah, you see me trying to turn in a tight circle and then pull to get out of it at a ridiculous load factor. That's the recipe for stall spin right there. So I think what we do is we come to the right, we come back, take a left-hand turn over this little thing up here.
500.
Let's get a bit of a... Yeah, I think we set up our... Because I didn't have the room at all to descend in, unless I was just high, but I don't think that's how the approach is meant to be flown for a lower loon. I think I just had that completely messed up.
500. 500.
So look how fast I am. Let's get back to a decent speed. Okay.
500.
Still fast. Let's get to 53 VSO, 1.3 VSO, and then don't stall. And just kind of keep that descent rate in there because you don't want to mess that up. Align with the runway. Oh, I'm gonna have to get on the brakes. Probably should go around. Don't hit the trees, don't hit the trees. Yeah, that's my frustration. Alright. Yeah, I was just, I'm going down the hill. That's not good. And I crashed. I flipped over. Anyway, yeah. I mean, that's how you bush fly into your demise. I don't know if other people are joining the stream or not. I just don't know how this stuff works. But all right.